I'm gonna cut your head off. As if I'm gonna cut your head off is basically some shit for as if I haven't said that before.
Yeah, man. I mean, you pretty much explain the whole thing. You said, and like it's funny because the key words you used were exactly what happened. You was all like, he's a bloodthirsty dude. Capone's a bloodthirsty dude. He cuts people's heads off for fun. You said that before the chapter came out. You was all like, you explained the Jinbei part of how Jinbei is basically going to set up a meeting with Luffy. You explained that before the chapter came out. Like you
What?
was going ham
What? Wait, what did you say the first time? What did you say the second time?
about Jinbei basically taking Capone to have an alliance.
Dude, isn't it? Don't we talk about this multiple times? We say how the Straw Hats gonna take out Big Mom. They don't got the bodies. You don't remember we keep having this discussion that they don't have the bodies to take out Big Mom?
Yeah, I mean, we said that. It's just like we haven't been so specific in the fact that it was spot on. Like literally, because remember, you said it in the stream hours, like probably 2 hours before the chapter came out. I mean, that's kind of impressive, man.
No, bro, it's because you didn't fucking come last weekend. I told you to fucking come in. You're like, I'm busy, Ashra. I'm busy, man.
I doubt it,
We'll
man.
do it Sunday. He's like, I got it right here, man. Said I got it right here on Twitter. You can't
Uh,
do it, not Master J, man. You better do it now. I may forget this shit.
Oscar, I don't. I think you're making stuff up, man. Sometimes you do that. Sometimes you just be all like, "I said this, I said that," and really, it never happened. Just in your mind. But that's okay, man. We all got a
Or
little bit of
basically,
crazy.
huh?
It's okay, man. We all just a little bit crazy.
Yo, the amount of research I had to do for just Capone alone, man, basically torture.
Hey, man, but it paid off in the end, right?
I mean,
No.
here's the thing. You wanna know? You wanna know why I basically used the cutting part? You know what series I ripped it off?
What?
Daredevil.
Off of Daredevil. How so?
You haven't watched Daredevil the series on Netflix?
Yeah, I've seen it, or most of it, anyways.
Well, that's the thing. There's the guy Wilson Fisk. Basically, how they got rid of his dad. They basically chopped up the body and said the gangsters did it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
If you were
crazy,
there
man.
Sunday and Saturday, man, you would have heard me say all this shit, but you didn't come, man.
Look, I honestly don't even know what you're talking about, man. Like maybe you sold Brago, and since we all black, like you got us confused. But
Wow, wow.
hey man, don't boo me. You're the racist in this one.
No, no, no. Rago's too easy. He may be black, but I know he's Antiguan, so that's easy. You're Black American, so I can know you from afar.
Wow, you don't know my life, son. You don't know. You don't. Nah, take offense. And then he's just gonna lag out.
No,
Now I
I'm
gotta
not.
talk to my
I'm
friend.
I'm just lying on my bag of potato chips.
Oh, you said you didn't have a bag of potato chips. What are you talking about?
It's a metaphor, man. Damn it, Master J.
That
Why
okay,
you get
that is
why you
most
get the
definitely
joke
not a metaphor. That is
for? You're the one that
because
said
it's not.
basically you
Nobody
heard a
says
bunch of.
that's never been said before.
You said you heard a noise that looks like a bunch of potato chips.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
And
I'm
that
sleeping in a bag of potato chips, man.
look, man, I don't get it.
Oh, so now the man's taking my words from me.
You know what? I disagree. I disagree. Man.
Okay, so what are we going to talk about? Like, we still on the Taekwondo thing or what?
Nah, there's nothing to talk about
You
there.
think that the video you put out somehow,
Somehow, somehow, what, bro? How you gonna troll me like this? How you gonna start? How you gonna start
I
something?
wasn't just, man. Huh? Go ahead.
Were you trying to? Were you building up the suspense or something? Like you never finished the sentence.
No, I said that he didn't look like he basically changed at all, like or basically had a self reflection on it. It's as if you basically pushed him even more
Yeah, well,
because
that's all.
he said that he wasn't like irritated, he wasn't mad or anything, but you can clearly tell he was mad.
Yeah, I mean
He
that's what he
he
always.
wouldn't like he didn't let go. He wasn't letting go at all. If he was mad.
And
No,
honestly,
no, he was pretending that it was okay. That basically it was like water under the bridge, but
no,
collapses on
it was
water.
more
They
like
collapse on water.
no, it was more like fuel to the fire, man. Because it seemed like he was more mad than ever. Like did you see the DMs, man? Like dude was going in. I might have said like two things, but he had paragraphs.
Yo, he had prepared a speech for you.
Exactly, man. And that's the
Yeah.
off air stuff. So it's like if you're doing all that off air, obviously it bothers you. You can't just be not mad and do all that.
Yeah, but what's funny was he said that you were doing that reviews for money or because you hated him.
Bro, I don't do look. Does he really think I'm making money off of this?
Well, if basically your YouTube page or is not on some ad blocker, then yeah.
Nah, you don't actually make money off of it, man. Like honestly, you don't start making money.
Every video is on YouTube is money. It is money, man.
That's not true.
Unless you put an ad blocker on it.
Nah, that's not true because if you have copyrighted content in it, then you can't make money off of it, even though you have the video out. Another thing is that unless you gain thousands of views repeatedly, you don't actually make money off of it. And even whenever you do, like say people like Brago, he probably makes like $30 a month off of his videos. Like it's nothing crazy.
$30 with like almost 5,000 subs.
Yep.
So how much would someone who has, let's say, almost 500,000? How would they make in a month?
Um, 500,000. Oh
100.
well, I mean, okay. Well, I know somebody that has like 500,000, but he has really bad views right now. But he, even with very bad views, he makes like 200 a month, I think, or some like between 200 and 400 a month. But if
Oh,
his views, if all of his subs was watching his views, I mean watching his videos, he would probably have like thousands a month, couple thousand.
that's low, bro. That's not really a reason to basically want to make YouTube a job, man, and quit shit, man. Like you need a
Yeah,
second job.
yeah, man. Unless you got like a million, and then if you got a million subs, bro, I mean you
Yeah,
balling at that point.
you got that dude. What's his name? That got into trouble, like PewDiePie. He's got
Yeah.
50 million.
Well,
That
he
guy,
well he has that much. Wait, are you saying he has that many subs or?
yeah, 50 million.
Yeah, which is crazy because I mean his videos are trash and they've been trash forever. Just whatever.
Are you gonna make a video about him?
No, because he's honestly irrelevant. Like literally, there's no point of following somebody who makes trash content. That's like you saying that like your favorite actor is like Will Smith, but let's say that Will Smith is like the worst actor ever. Like he actually makes trash movies, but then you really support this dude. It's like he don't care about you and he makes trash content. So what's the point? He's balling.
So always saying that. Well, before you do, you have to make this the title of this stream Master J, basically his own words, or Master J coming out
And
after Brago's stream, the
no,
real story.
you cannot use those words in that order, bro. Remember what he said yesterday about the name?
What the name? What name?
The channel name.
Undercover Brothers.
Yeah.
Give me the. Should we? You know what? Maybe we should tell the subs where the first name came around. Then they could probably understand why we went with Undercover Brothers.
Go ahead and explain it, man. You the
This
professional.
man basically he called me up. He said we're gonna do a channel. I'm like we're gonna call it Two Piece. I'm like Two Piece doesn't really sound like a channel that I want to like be associated with.
Tell him why.
Then he says, well, it's gonna be good, man, because it's the both of us, and there's a reason behind it. I'm like, what's the reason? Well, Two Piece, like how we're black and we like chicken. I'm like, nah. I just knew about the chicken black jokes. You think I want to be associated with it? This man, he basically goes behind my back and names it Two Piece, and I tell him, Master J, give this thing time. Do not put the name Two Piece. I will not do a video that has Two Piece in it unless you change the name. He goes ahead, he calls me in. Then he has to go within the video to basically go live already, and the Two Piece video came out, and I can't stop it. So after the stream, I say, you know what, Master J, I ain't coming in like Brago and Froop. I ain't gonna be, and I ain't gonna have a schedule where when we're gonna stream, I have to bring food in. So Master J gonna be like what, I don't know, fries. I'm gonna be chicken. I ain't doing that shit. So I say, you know what, we're gonna be undercover. If we don't want Brago to know about the stream, we're gonna undercover. We're gonna be Undercover Brothers. From then he basically says, Undercover Brothers. I don't like that name, Ashra. Two Piece feels better, man. He basically goes me like 5, 6, 7 times, trying to make me forget Undercover Brothers. At the end of the day, man, I was too strong for him.
That's not what happened.
I was too strong for him. At the end of the day, he basically reneged on the idea, and it basically Undercover Brothers was basically born.
Did you just
And
use the word renege?
yeah,
Yo,
I was Renee, but if you want to say renege, oh, that sounds much better, man. It's much
bro,
racist.
literally, okay, it means the same thing, but honestly, like that word should not be a real word. Like that is like the blackest word.
We're two black dudes.
Even
Although
the way, even the way you say it, like renege, like it just nah. No sense. We gotta ban that word from this channel. Nobody can say that.
we ain't banning no renege ban.
Are
We're,
you
we're banning. We're
are you
banning.
reneging the ban on the renege?
Nah, I'm not reneging of it, man. We can renege the name tolerable. I couldn't say it last night. And here it is today. I can't say it again.
Uh,
Toler tolerable. Here it is. See, I got a problem with that word.
that's a shame. Anyways, so I just want to let y'all know though, because while the name of the channel was Two Piece, we had thousands of views, on the first video. I'm saying we was getting views like water. You know what I'm saying?
The first
But
video.
ever since we switched up, I'm pretty
Top,
sure it's
five.
factual. Hold up, I'm pretty sure it's factual that our views have plummeted by at least 200%. So I mean, negative 200%. So yeah,
Nah, this man lying when he says that the stream got within the day 1,000 subs. It took a week to get that thing up.
bro, it was at 1,000. No, it was at like 400 in like a couple hours or something like that.
Nah, it wasn't 400, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was like
I'm pretty
400,
sure
and
it was
like
basically a couple of 100s within the hour.
a couple 100s.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
it is what it is, man.
Okay, well I don't have time to translate that, but
Okay, good.
um, yeah, I have
Also,
absolutely nothing to talk about, so you can.
that's why I told you not to go live, and you're basically live.
That's a lie. You said go live. You
I
said why
said,
are you not? No, no. You said why are you not recording already? That's what you said.
yeah, but I never said to go live.
Look, man, I'll take orders from you.
Well, you should be taking noise from me. I'm the one that basically had to took shots from you when I went on to Brago stream last night when he said that. he he said that I'm the one that you said that basically Asher is the one that basically did the content. You just paste and edit the video.
Hey
So
man,
I was getting the what's it what was that dude called? You know that giant dude, that bear guy. I was getting the Kuma treatment from Brago.
look man. He said that Brago's words was that I was the brains of the operation, but in truth, and truthfully, I'm both the brains and the bronze of the operation. You're just here at this point. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? But that's cool. That's cool.
that's it, huh? All right. Okay. Next time you ask me that question, you basically next time, you know what? Go after theory.
Go after theory.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Weren't you talking about like we should do? You should do. You were gonna do videos on theory.
I'm not gonna make no video about theory, bro. At this point, he's irrelevant.
So he's not on your radar. So Ty was on your radar.
Look, Ty, he was just okay. Legend Max said it best yesterday on the stream, bro. It's kind of like we were the Gorsei, and what I'm saying, he needed to be taken out. It was just as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, just because I may have had to play Rob Lucci's role, I had to actually carry out the hit, but at the end of the day, it was unanimous.
Unanimous.
Everybody had their thumbs down for Ty.
You sure you're not the one responsible for it? You didn't egg him on?
Nah, bro. I was just doing what had to be done for the people. And as you can see in the comments to this day, the comment section agrees that I made the right choice that is in their favor. So I fulfilled my role. What'd you do? You did the
Me?
research? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I,
You don't have to lie, bro. You did not do the research.
I sent you the paperwork.
You sent the paperwork. Okay. More like it was the mailman. You just handed me the paperwork.
I just sent you the paperwork, man. You just had to do what you have to do. What you do best.
What was that?
Basically, try to destroy people.
Wow, man. That sounds a little evil, man. That's not me.
Yeah, man. Master J's an evil dude, man. You should know when Master J wants to do something. He wants to take you out. He'll do it in the most evil way, and then claim he never intended it.
Nah. Obviously, you're not telling facts at this point. Um. Now I don't know how you got muted, bro. But you gotta mute yourself.
You fucking muted me because you didn't want to do what I had to say.
Hey, man. I'm trying to save you. I don't want to have to take you out too, man.
Wow, wow. What are you gonna say?
I had to stop you before you said something that was dangerous for your health.
No. What are you going to say to me? Like, go ahead.
Oh, I don't got nothing to say to you on air, anyways.
Right, because you got nothing.
It's nothing.
You're not. You're basically gonna pull Brago the Ace, basically.
Nah, Brago's fake, bro. I wouldn't
Nah.
be that Brago. I'm real. I would, if I had something to say, I would tell you to your face right now over the internet, whatever you want to call it. But since I have nothing to say, that's the end of that, I guess.
All right. Let's go on about the title itself. Since basically people are gonna say that half what we say weren't even part of the chapter itself.
Yeah, which is true.
Okay. Capone beige. It's not a dude that basically I was always in favor of, mainly because I don't like how his devil fruit is. The
True.
whole castle come inside my body shit on some Transformer Power Rangers.
Nobody was even thinking about that. That's crazy.
I fucking said it last night, bro. You didn't listen. Nobody listened, man. I'm like Capone. I called Capone a Megazord.
That's gonna be the new title. That's the new title.
It's Capone and Megazord because there's a part in in the manga. Basically, this dude like is home. There's just a fucking giant cannon or castle. What the fuck, man? Like they say he had a castle. Like, is it his devil food that did him that? Is he awakened for him to go
Yeah,
Megazord like that? I mean, the fuck.
yeah, man. These are all good questions. I mean, because a lot of people are thinking they've said that they think that Capone is stronger than Luffy, and if he is, it's because he has an awakening.
And here's the thing I got a problem with. Like, Fruit and Brago said this was like a gag. The whole um thing where when Sanji basically dropped a cigarette and basically he wanted to stop, he stopped it. Now, there's a part of me said yes, it was a gag, but if you look at it, all the people inside it are real.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that Sanji can't kick this guy's ass. His physical body is outside, but on the inside, he's got his soul. And you know what they say with hockey? Hockey's about like it's like the soul or the
Yeah,
energy coming from the soul.
yeah, bro.
So
When you said that in the stream yesterday, I was all like, "Yes, that makes so much sense." Because if he hits him with hockey on the inside,
yeah,
he's
I mean, you saw when he came into his body, like it was like a soul coming in there. So you're saying that Sanji can't fucking hockey up, use observation to know where he's coming from, even though if this guy would have disappeared like Majin Buu inside his own body. See, there it is, man. See, there's the reference there. Majin Buu saga. This is the Majin Buu saga, man. Near the end of Dragon Ball, where everyone got caught inside Majin Buu's body.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
ripping off Dragon Ball.
yeah.
And and you're saying that, yeah. And I'm saying like no. They're saying that Sanji can't kick his ass. Like what is in that? While he's in ghost mode. Are you serious? His hockey's the soul, man. Like you think this dude's not touching him?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Obviously, like if you're inside of a Devil Fruit user and you use hockey, there's no way he's escaping it. Like literally, you just I can't think of the term, but I mean, you just mess yourself up at that point.
Because the thing about it, like when they were in Capone's body, they thought they were getting out. But Sanji, I think Sanji could have gotten out. Like all he has to do is just just think of Hell's memories, man. Like
Yeah, I mean,
think that all these dudes in there are basically Okamas with guns. They're telling
uh,
Sanji, they tell Sanji, man, we're going back to the island. He's like, no, the fuck, man, Hell's memories.
he said, "Heck, no, yo,
It's like, heck no, man, Hell's memories.
that's crazy."
Yeah, because
And so that's the upgrade of that attack. He just like he pictures all them. Yo, that's crazy.
yeah, they coming in with guns. They said we couldn't touch you. We couldn't touch you barehanded, so we're gonna bring some jacketed bullets. You don't come with us, we'll shoot you,
That's crazy, man.
man. Yeah, because it makes sense, bro. Like the way Sanji did it, he basically kicked them out, and they basically went back to their normal sizes. So they're
Mm.
saying that the fact that they got up, the Devil Fruit's power is nullified. You think that Sanji can't do shit from that? It was Sanji that basically kicked the door.
Exactly. Like he literally already trumped his Capone's power.
Yeah. But I could be wrong too. Also, that he kicked the door. I'm pretty sure either the door was open or he kicked it, but he
But
got them out.
yeah, either way, he got them out. You
He
said
got
he
them out.
can't
He could have just gotten out of the kick the asses of everyone in there. And the
exactly.
thing,
Like, as soon as they were out, they were safe. So like at that point, like say he actually didn't want to go to Whole Cake Island, he could have
yeah,
just went in there and just beat up everybody at that point.
yeah. And the thing about it, like, imagine like what will happen to the Capone voice, man, if Capone gets knocked out because they basically live in Capone. So they're basically Capone's white cells, if you want, because they're on the attack mode.
Yeah,
And if Capone gets knocked out while Sanji's inside, like what happens to Capone when when he goes to sleep? Like, are they gonna pull some alien shit? They just burst out of Capone's fucking body.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but it makes sense, bro. This is clearly Alien, some shit from Alien. Because if this dude's inhabiting people while he's basically active, imagine what would happen when he's deactivated. Basically, he's gone. He's night night.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Um, so I'm trying to think of some other things that happened in the chapter. I mean, really, there really wasn't much at all.
One thing that happened. Jinbei is suggesting that they go help. No, they go ask for help by
Oh, I actually found an interesting clip about this from Fishman Island. Basically, it was the same situation. Remember whenever Jinbei was trying to explain to Luffy, "Hey, you have to be the hero instead of just beating up Hody,"
yeah
and Luffy was all like, "No," and then he gave that ridiculous speech about something about heroes and comparing them to meat.
yeah
Ew.
heroes and food meat yeah.
Yeah, and then like okay, and then he's all like, "No, I want all the meat for myself," and then Jinbei was all like, "You can have all the meat, just listen to me." And then he was all like, "Oh, okay." Like basically, that's what just happened right here. Jinbei explained all that stuff to him. He's all like, "What are you talking about, Jinbei? Why are you telling me this?" And Jinbei's all like, I think you'll find it beneficial." He's all like, "Oh yeah, you're right. It does make sense."
And if people think that the chapter was ripped by me, like, come on, man, just analyze the. If you can't figure out what's gonna happen, just analyze the characters,
Mm-hmm. Or
analyze
be lazy.
analyze the chapters we've seen them in. It's basically the same shit with Fishman Island with Jinbei on Whole Cake. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing where when we saw Capone the last time, we first time we saw him, it was on Sabaody, right?
Yeah.
He basically wanted to kill Bonnie. Bonnie was in there, man, pulling some shit like eating food, nasty, man. She was
I mean,
eating
I thought
food.
I thought it was pretty cool, but yeah.
She was screaming. She was screaming at people. She said she wanted food, and Capone's like, "I'm
Mm-hmm.
disgusted by her, man."
I mean, I was not. I was. I thought it was pretty cool actually. Uh,
Yo, and he's a gangster. You think if you disrespect a gangster is going to some restaurant to eat, and some dude's disrespecting his basic environment, he's gonna he's gonna stay for that?
nope.
Nah, you're on his list. You gotta die.
Yeah, I mean, people these One Piece fans are just being lazy, man.
Not to mention, man, like mobsters, man, they got ways to kill you. It's either the gun, throw you in water, put your feet in cement, throw you in there, and they basically get rid of you by cutting you to pieces.
Yeah,
But to them, it's because Oda writes it. It's unique because it's Oda, but it's not something that Oda picked up. That history has shown that Aya has constantly been recycled.
yeah. That's a lot. That's something that a lot of people don't realize all the time. Is that, I mean, he's already said that like he's a fan of all these different books and thing and stories and things like that. And then like so he uses it in his story. So when it happens, people are like, "Oh yeah, that's original." It's like not really. I mean, it's cool how he did it, but at the end of the day, he did like take it from somebody else.
It's like the Zunisha chapter, man. I said a few things. People laughed, said that shit wasn't gonna happen. Looks like they got proven wrong.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy though because every time that you actually predict the chapter exactly how it works out,
Yeah.
nobody ever gives you any props. Like I even brought it up in the Brago stream, and like it got swept under the rug so quick.
Yo, didn't I predict that pouring chapter also? When we were basically like, I tried to invite Brago to let him hear my theory. He said it was some dumb shit. He wasn't. He said it was some dumb shit. Fruit basically came in on his Twitter says, "Yo, Brago, is that the link?" He's like, "Nah, it's some dumb shit." And we basically predicted. I predicted the next chapter.
Yeah, man.
I predicted her devil fruit, basically everything about it. And
Yeah,
I also did have something that basically it irked you because I kept talking about it. Like, what was its name again? That giant hat. Yo, I kept talking about the hat, man. You almost like you wanted to, you know,
you said the hat was going to have laser beams coming out of it.
A hat has to do like, to me. No, come on, bro. Like you can't just wear a hat and just it not do nothing. It has to have something. Why hype it up? I can understand Zeus and Prometheus, but why hype the hat if it's not doing anything? Okay, so when it comes to Vito, Gotti, and who do the Caesar do? You think that's Caesar?
The only reason I might not think it's Caesar is because people have been pointing out that he doesn't have the horns, but it doesn't really make sense how he had the horns in the first place. So most likely those were fake horns.
It could be his. Like, look at the what's his face, Magellan.
Yeah, but like,
Those weren't fake horns. Those were his actual fucking horns.
yeah, I mean it's possible, but that means that we're introducing a new race into the one.
Yeah, that's it. Like, is there another race to it? Like, we already got the three-eyed people coming in. That's
Yeah.
that's so out of left field. And
I
now
wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised though. I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised if that is
So okay, so we're seeing it right here, Master J. We're seeing it right here before anyone else. There are
anyone.
many of the race horn like these Sagittarius people. Like either they could be Sagittarius, but I'm saying Sagittarius because they got horns.
Yeah,
Caesar and Magellan,
yep.
another new race.
Another new race. That might be the new title.
Yeah,
Now I gotta change the title again.
no, no. Capone is a Megazord. Keep that one. But the Capone thing, like it needs an O.
I didn't know.
No, it didn't add an O. Yeah.
Um,
Yo, as for the thing, like the chapter itself, like One Piece has always been a series where it's always been linear. It starts, it ends where somewhere, and then it starts from the same place we ended.
yeah,
The thing about the Luffy thing, like we already knew that they were gonna go back with the others, and I never said how. I just said we always said that they were gonna go back. They were gonna tell the plan, and then they would go with the wedding, but they're gonna be like prepared for shit. Remember we talked about that.
yeah,
In this case, Oda basically did it typically. He had them look for mirrors. They talk about it. They say this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into separate teams. But Team Luffy and Team Sanji, I don't think it's a good team. It's gonna be fucked.
why do you say that?
It's because it's Luffy.
But why do you think it's gonna be two different teams though?
Because they're already separated.
But no, Luffy and Sanji are together though, so it'll be like,
So yeah, that's basically Team One. Team Two is the others. But I
yeah,
still
and,
think
and,
that
and
the
as
others.
long as hold up, as long as Sanji is with Luffy, most likely Sanji will keep Luffy in check. On top of that, Luffy has shown enough growth that I don't think he's gonna do nothing crazy right off the bat. Now after the plan starts, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But
You think he's doing that just because, well, he basically wants Sanji's food?
I mean, that'll be a good motivation, man.
They're saying that Luffy basically grew only because he wants Sanji back. He wants Sanji's food. Once Sanji gets back into the crew, he's gonna go back to who he is.
Guarantee.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He has grown in this chapter for now until Sanji comes back and starts cooking food for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Well, what else? About the chapter that we
Yo,
know.
I can't. Okay, there's not really that much left in this chapter to talk about, but I can't wait till next chapter because I want to see everybody meet up with Capone because the entrance has to be crazy. Because it's gonna be like a scene in like from The Godfather or something like that. They're just gonna like walk up into this big room. He's gonna be sitting in the chair and whatnot. It's gonna be crazy.
I think he's gonna be in there. Like Luffy comes in, like, "Yo, you want something to eat?" And Sanji be like, "Yo, Luffy, don't go on the table, man. He may have poisoned some shit right there."
Yeah.
And he basically said, "Yo, if basically Luffy comes in there, like Capone has always had a distaste for the supernovas.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about he doesn't like any of them." And I remember when we talked about it, how we said that when it comes to the supernovas, They all want to gang up with each other. They all want the one piece. And I don't remember who said it. He said Capone is not interested in power. Capone is not, doesn't want the one piece. Then why the fuck are you a pirate? Other than you're just running from your assassins.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's interesting though, because like now we know why Capone doesn't like the other supernovas. Basically, because like him and Roge, they're old men, basically. So I mean,
Nah,
last thing he,
he's much older, man. He's much older.
yeah, the last thing he wants to do is just like deal with a bunch of young whippersnappers that are supposedly just as strong or stronger than him. Like he just wants to get money and whatever
How,
else.
but how strong do you think he is? Like when you say he's strong, like you guys were arguing saying he's strong. I disagree. I think he's strong, like as a tactician. Mentally, he's strong, but physically, I don't think he can take it.
Yeah, I think he's a tactician. I feel like there's two parts to his devil fruit. There's the part where let's go with the theory that he can make a fortress, right? And like trap the people in the fortress. So
Yeah,
he once he traps them into the fortress, then he uses his tactics, to basically make a labyrinth to basically, like to the point where they can't get out and they're just running around and he's directing them to basically to their own demise or whatnot. And then the
yeah,
other part would be that from the outside it's probably impenetrable. Like it's probably like the outside is you can't like beat your way into it. But the inside is probably like you said, where you use your hockey and you can just beat the walls pretty much and get out. So that's what I think.
yeah. So, what about well, Nami? We already knew what Nami was gonna do. Like once Sanji came back, she's gonna be all bitchy, but say she won't forgive him. That was obvious.
Yeah,
But what do you think about Carrot? Like, I think she's joining, man.
I do too. I mean, I know that you probably like elated over there, but it's whatever. I don't really care.
What did you say?
I said you're probably elated over there.
Elated?
Yeah,
Nah, it was obvious. Like I wanted Wanda to join and Carrot, but since it's Carrot, okay, I'll be fine.
bro. Wanda is fodder at this point
How's she fought?
because they've spent no time even paying attention to her, except for in the anime.
Yeah, well, you probably say that. You could say that in the anime. Basically, no one like Father Kara didn't do shit in the anime though.
Still a little bit.
Like people saying that she got the jump on him on Zoro, but she was quick to basically dodge Zoro slash.
No, oh snap, no. Yo, Brago's a creeper.
Nah, yeah, I'm reading that.
But did you see? Okay, did you see my tweet? And then
Yeah,
did you read his response to it? Like he
uh,
actually, yo,
20, 20.
yeah. But okay. Look, I said basically, I said I stumbled upon the new person right now. I mean, I said I basically stumbled upon the new person, and then I said for those of y'all who like creeping around and blah blah blah, and then he actually he tags her into the thing, into the post.
Wow.
That's mad dirty.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is that he actually had to go and find her.
Oh shit.
He had to go look her up on Twitter and like tag her name in there. That's crazy. Brog was a creeper.
Wow. Wow. Brago's a creeper. Brago the creeper.
Yeah, but I guess we already knew that.
Yo, what do you think happened to Bobbins?
Well, probably
Is he
not.
gonna get is he gonna get fucking cut up?
Yeah, I mean,
Basically, Rito said I took care of it, so he's
yo,
probably being tied up in the fridge or some shit about to be cut up.
no. What if they left him, right? What if they left him to like bleed out, and then like the whole time because they said it's 5 hours until the wedding starts, right? What if for that whole 5 hours he's just crawling towards the wedding, and then he comes there in the middle while everybody's fighting, and Big Mom like accidentally steps on him or something, and like that's it.
Ah, bro, because it'd be really stupid if you just left them there. Plus, you have to take account that when morning comes, the people living on the island will see him on the floor, and they're gonna scream. And basically, people won't know what the fuck went down, and Capone's plans will be fucked up even before the wedding starts. So they need to basically keep this man under lock.
But what if like all the town residents just ignore him because like he's because he's Bob and the Fixer, so he's supposed to do things in the background. So they're just all like, "Oh,
So you're gonna say that the fact that Bobbin's lying on the ground, he's basically fixing the brick roads.
he's painting it red. He's painting the road red."
He's fixing the road. Yo, yo, imagine if like Capone's boys come in like, no, why is he doing it? I'm like, no, don't worry, man. He's paving the road. It's his way of doing it. He just lies on the ground. That's how he paves the road. He rolls on it. Like yeah, that's why it's called Bob. He's called Bob and the Fixer. He's basically related to Bob the Builder.
Wow, you wildin'.
Yeah. Um, this is more like a short review, but I think we could just make it a short review when we still talk about the chapter though. But there's not much though. But the guy that looks like Caesar, wasn't he not shown before?
Um, I don't think I've seen him, but if you think you've seen him, point him out, bro.
There was a point where basically he was on a ship, like when they had after Marineford, where all the supernovas were basically looking at the sea, and we saw some of them with most of their crews. I don't know if it was him. Oh no, most of them. Oh, okay, okay. That was the other guy's crew. It was the guy that uses cards. Forgot his name. Hawkins.
Hopkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I mistook him for one of those because those dudes were wearing cloaks.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was man.
Because I'm looking at the pictures right now. I don't think I see him. Now you see the fighter dude in the back that looks like he has like a big mustache or whatnot.
Farther to the back, like the
With the
last
black
page.
hat.
Wait. Basically, gonna.
Oh, basically that guy. He's in a couple of different pictures. So I mean, he's reoccurring, but he's
Wait.
definitely fodder.
Is it
So
last page?
huh?
Last page.
Yeah.
I see the ones I know of is Gotti, Vino, and basically the guy that looks like Caesar. But the dude that looks like Caesar, he doesn't have any horns, so he can't be Caesar. Plus, Caesar should be wearing chains right now. Should be wearing
Hey.
chains. Plus, if he wasn't wearing chains, then you know how Caesar looks like. His body looks like damn smoke.
Yeah. Um. Now this is. I'm looking at something. It's kind of confusing, but I think I get it. Basically, it's a picture with Capone, and like it looks like he's missing an eye, and like instead he has like a like a metal eye or something like that. But maybe that's I'm looking at it closer.
No, you're
Maybe
looking at
that's
it wrong. The metal eye thing, it's part of the fortress. It's like since
yeah,
he's a
like
Megazord.
yeah, like
Since
he's
he
opening it up, and then the people are
yeah, you
inside.
got people coming out. So basically, he's called the fortress for a reason.
Yeah, he's still pretty whack. Though, I mean,
Yeah, Peckham surviving. That was basically like people were saying that they're asking how the fuck did the fishmen know? Like the fishmen could have just been nonchalantly when they were basically discussing underwater. They could have been there all along, and just randomly Capone comes there to think, oh, no, there's no one here, right? But the fishmen are right under you. And once he got dropped, when Pickens got dropped in the water, they saved him there because it would make no sense or how fast a fishman can swim to get Pickens like around the corner of whatever island he's on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I think like they were okay. What makes most sense is that they were trailing him the whole time, like because they knew that he had a plan. So
Ooh.
once so Capone, they were following him because they knew he had a plan. And once they saw Homeboy fall in the water, you know what I'm saying? Like, they
No,
got the drop from him.
I don't think so. The fact that they're fishmen, water is the safest place for them. They can do anything. They can fight. They can even plot a coup. So them, since they were already plotting a coup, so they already knew that. Oh, since we're on the water, humans can't come there. So let's talk. Let's have a parlay down there. And while they were doing down there, and someone's like, "Yo," they saw Peckhams get splashed, just gone in the water, man. It's like, and then they saw sharks coming in, so they basically came in there. I'm probably thinking Aladdin did it. He took out the fishes, and I don't know if Oda has ever shown blood in the water before, but if blood was shown in the water, then Capone probably have thought that Peckham's got torn to shreds, and he basically didn't state to basically look if that was Peckham's.
Yeah, I guess. But I guess we can stop the stream now because there's nothing else to really talk about.
Yeah,
So let's see if we can get it right this time. Undercover Brothers out for Sheezy.
this is so cheesy.
Okay, that's not the exact words, but I'll take it.